For Nigerians living in Saudi Arabia, their joy knows no bounds as President Muhammadu Buhari came calling. Apart from the sanity being restored in the way of doing things in Nigeria, thereby improving the country's image abroad, the people believe that the enormous goodwill the president enjoys from Saudi authorities will make their stay in the kingdom more fulfilling.
We are keenly following the great strides your government is making to sanitize the country from endemic corruption and the crippling security challenges. We fully support your efforts on these issues of national importance. We also believe that the slowly emerging economic policies you are putting in place will bring the country out of the wood.
President Buhari, who took time to respond to the questions agitating the minds of the people about Nigeria, said some of the policy measures introduced by his administration have started yielding results, especially the implementation of the Treasury single account.
By now, the central bank has mopped 2.6 trillion naira. Now this is money which normally at the end of the year, vouchers are raised, checks are written, and then we get ready to face the following budget. But this time we have got it back, and we may end up this year by having a non-deficit budget instead of a deficit of about 2.3 trillion naira.
The Boko Haram elements, he said, have been dealt with decisively by the armed forces, while the fight against corruption is also on course.
This government will do everything within the provision of the Constitution to recover stolen funds and put an end to corrupt practices and dealing decisively with anyone found wanting.
President Buhari, however, admitted failure in the planned implementation of the zero-based budgeting format.
What we wanted to do, which we haven't succeeded, to be honest, was that every head of department, ministry will come and defend his budget from zero, that means his own salary, his own allowances, to all the workers, and then their capital projects, how much the agreements, how much it was, how much progress was made, how much is required this particular financial year.
The president attributed the unfortunate situation to what he called the padding of the 2016 budgetary estimates submitted to the National Assembly.
Honestly, I was in all stages of government. Governor, minister, head of state, even chairman of PTF. I never knew what is called padding until this year. They allowed us to talk and do our Dogon Turanchi. I went and presented the budget, and then they decided to pad it. It's a very, very embarrassing and disappointing development, which I think we wouldn't allow to go unpunished.
He urged the Nigerian community to remain law-abiding in their host country.